Hey everybody, I'm Hal.
And I'm Morph. And we have got a great show for you guys. We got wedding proposals. We got some issues in Brazil. We got some issues in Korea. And so we're going to be talking about that. And then we kind of got some sad news at the end of this one. So stay with us.
Going down the rabbit hole. Welcome back, all you DTR-Hers. We are back with 90 Day Fiance, of course, the other way, right? So the big news, the biggest news, was the proposal, right? So we got Kenneth and Aramando. I just, man.
Like, these guys are so perfect that I don't like them. I mean, that's all I can say. It's like, Kenneth, like, this dude's on point with whatever he does, and it's frustrating. As a man, it's really frustrating because he totally made me look like crap in this episode.
I mean, first it was the pictures. All right, I was mad about it, but I'll get over it, okay? And then he does this proposal, right? They go down to the beach, and they're taking a walk. They're supposed to go to a restaurant, right? But instead, he diverts the little walk. They go down to the rocky beach, right? And he gets down on his knee and proposes, and he's in tears and everything.
And I want to ask you,
are you serious?
if you will marry me.
Hey, babe.
Shut up. You had me at hello.
Of course, yes.
And I'm thinking, man, this is sappy, man. It's just corny. Like, why would you? This is all right. Obviously, Aramando had to know it was coming, right? And
I knew it was coming, and not just from the previews, but you can see the build up for it. Like, there's that build up. You can feel it. Like,
absolutely, absolutely.
Love is in the air, kind of thing.
Man, sickening. But and then right as I think it couldn't get any cornier. All of a sudden, there's explosions,
and we're just like we're sitting here watching this, and we're like, we just look like crap.
Yeah, because there's confetti coming off of the cliff.
I literally proposed to my wife at a comedy club.
Wow.
And that actually happened.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, proposed to my wife at a comedy club, and this dude's got to take romantic strolls on the beach, confetti off the damn cliffside. Come on, man! Cut the rest of us a break here.
Just blew my mind, right? Why can't anybody propose to me like that? Huh? America?
What is wrong with you?
Sorry. But the real problem with this is that you ruined it for all the rest of the guys. We have to do bigger and better because this is nationally televised, worldwide, right? It's televised.
And that's the thing, right? It's televised. Like, this ain't just like something your bro did down the street.
Yeah.
And now the whole neighborhood hears about it, and you're just a piece of crap in your neighborhood. Yeah. No, you just made guys everywhere look horrible.
Horrible. You ruined the bro code, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Kenneth.
Yeah.
God. But
congratulations, you say.
Congratulations. That was actually a pretty awesome proposal.
Yeah, the only thing that could have been any better is if you could have literally just painted stars in the sky, had a banner flying over, the clouds form into the shape of "I love you."
Yeah, maybe some doves flying by or something. Like
when he opened the ring box, just doves fly out of the ring box.
Ooh.
Oh, I got it, ladies.
I'm gonna have to write that one down. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, enough of them. Let's jump on to the next couple. You know what? Let's try Colombia.
Colombia?
Yeah, let's try Colombia, right? So we got Tim and Melissa, which is really just Melissa, but with a little Latin flavor.
Yeah. So, cheese day.
Yeah. Them. All right. So they're having some drinks with the old daddy. And Tim just lets out with, "Hey, I cheated on your daughter," and then starts crying.
Well, he didn't just let it out. Like, they planned this, and I don't understand why you would get your parents involved in this. I really don't. Because if you want to fix this relationship, the less people that hate your mate, the better.
Well, she had already told her mom about it.
That's what I mean.
Like, and so it's only time before her dad's going to find out.
I understand needing to vent to somebody. And
vent to someone else.
But your parents are not the one to do that to, because they're always going to be protective of their child. Yeah. And anybody that does their child wrong, I know my mama, she'll cut you.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially, all right, so Lisa, I guess she seems kind of like a daddy's girl.
Yeah,
right?
She really does.
And so having to tell her dad, like, of course he's going to be super protective about the situation. And so what does he say? He thinks it's best if they just break up. But here's my thing about it, right? So before they had this conversation with her dad, she said into the camera, I need my parents' blessings and approval. But then afterwards...
How are you going to get that? There's no... Papa Columbia says that, I invited you into my home, to my family, and all this rigmarole. Oh, yeah, I use a big word. All this rigmarole. And now he's so ticked off that he doesn't want anything to do with him, and you'll never earn that back. No. At least not fully. Things will never be the same. Yeah. And that's where you really mess up when you start including the parents. Like with going to the other show, Happily Ever After, with Colt and Debbie. Yeah. Debbie should not be on that Brazilian vacation.
She was trying to sabotage it anyway.
Yeah, she really was. So, but I mean, that's another show, and that's another show for us. But that's just the comparison. Like, absolutely. You don't bring in your parents on this. Like, that's the worst thing you could do.
Yeah, absolutely. But like I was saying, so like she said that she needed her parents' blessing and approval. But then afterwards, after her dad said, well, after you guys just break up, then she says, well, I'm still trying to make it work anyway. So obviously, you didn't need the blessings and approval in the first place. Yeah. Like I don't get why she just put all that in there.
It doesn't make sense. It actually just kind of, I don't know. We're from San Antonio. We've said that 100 times on this show. Yeah. And Tim is from Houston, or Cheese Dick, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. He's from Houston, and he's really making us Texas guys look bad, because all he ever does, I think the dude cries as much as Darcy.
Yeah, he cries about as much as he talks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic, man. Like he'll just start talking about, but I, like, come on.
But I mean, and it's almost like he's like full snot crying. I'm so sorry.
But you know what? Even her mom said, like, the crying does nothing.
Get my nose. That hurt.
her mom said the crying does nothing. Like, it doesn't matter if you're crying when you do stuff like this. So, and hey, I'm fully on board with that, right? Like, don't cry now. You weren't crying then. You know? So, I don't know.
You were more like, oh.
I mean, well, maybe he cried at the time, too. So, I mean, some people do, I guess. I don't know. But whatever. Anyway,
so moving on.
Moving on to the next couple, right? So where are we going now?
Deavan and Jihoon.
Deavan and Jihoon, let's do it.
So we got Deavan getting that $3,000 from Jihoon in last week, which is fine because her love costs $3,000. We got that. Okay. So
gotta put a price on
our love and trust. Yeah, it costs $3,000. So anybody out there looking for a mate, we know that she's currently in Utah because of her live stream. So, during a time of coronavirus and travel bans and stuff, that's probably an indication of something.
Oh, okay.
Wink, wink.
Wait, hold on. All right. So $3,000 before Corona is a good, 2 sets of toilet paper rolls now.
Yeah.
So if you got that toilet paper, she got you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But so he goes and gets an apartment for them.
Yeah, and it's in a nice place.
Amazing apartment. Like, I was actually surprised. I didn't think that he would be able to come up with something like that.
And, it kind of confuses me though. So they keep getting these places for 1 month.
Yeah.
1 month. Like here in the States, I don't know of a place you can rent like that for a month at a time. Like other than like an extended stay, like what's that? Like a Residence Inn or something like that, or I don't know.
I know that for apartments, like you can do month to month, but it has to be after you've already done a lease, right? So after you complete a year,
and then it costs even more.
Yeah. Then it costs more.
Way more.
Yeah. So I guess it's just different over there.
Yeah, I guess so. But I wouldn't personally. For me, I wouldn't like that. So what I would have done was I'd have kept that little rinky-dink apartment. even though they say it's not safe, it's not this, whatever, I would have kept that apartment because it's already paid for.
Yeah.
Put that $3,000 towards a more permanent place and tried to add to it at the end of that month, so that I wasn't having to move like here. I hate moving. I was in the Army. I moved for 10 years. And I'm done with moving. I don't ever want to move again. I hate my stuff.
And honestly, she could suck it up for a little bit longer so she can stack up some money and then move it to a permanent place. But to me, it seems like you're kind of wasting money because you move into one place. Maybe it's different in Korea, but over here, when you move into an apartment, not only are you paying that month's rent, but you're also paying a security deposit. Right. So you just paid a security deposit and rent, and then you move to another place to pay a security deposit and rent, and you're just going to keep doing that. Wasteful.
If we got any Korean viewers out there, please let us know, because we are very uneducated about this, and let us know how it is, because we're always interested in learning. Like, I used to live in Germany. I loved it, so I love learning about new places.
Right, absolutely.
So, let us know in the comments, is that common there or something? Because I've never been to Korea.
Yeah, it just blows my mind. Like I said, I think they're wasting money. But so after they we got this apartment, they had a talk with both sets of parents.
Everything was good, and they want the parents to, the grandparents.
The grandparents,
the grandparents, they want them to kind of back off so they can focus on them and start getting their family together.
So he can step up and take a more active role in their family and everything. And so everything was agreed on. Everybody was happy about it.
Everybody was happy, like things were going great, and then the kid runs away.
Yeah, so apparently they lost the kid.
So how did that happen? Like, we don't know what happened to the kid, but we do know that I think it's Dracula. Drusilla, yeah. She little Deavan's little baby Dracula. She just kind of and flew off. Yeah. But we know she's okay from live streams and stuff that she's done. She's talking, so we know that nothing bad happened to her, at least nothing permanent, let's say.
Yeah, let's just say nothing permanent. We don't actually know what happened, because in the previews for the next episode, right, they seem pretty distraught about something.
We got Jihoon crying like a little snot baby, like literally just full on in the whole elbow, just sobbing. So.
Deavan's mom talking about she'll never trust Jihoon again.
Right.
So it seems they're making it seem like something really bad happened to this little girl. But yeah, like you said, obviously it wasn't anything permanent.
Nothing permanent. They obviously found her. So we know that. And thank God. Like, I don't want nothing to happen to the little girl.
I mean, unless something bad did happen. But like you said, she's Dracula, so she can't die.
Maybe somebody come after her with a stake or,
something. Garlic.
Somebody had some UV light they were chasing her with.
No, not my baby. Right. Whatever. Right. But he was carrying her for a little bit, like upside down, and she was freaking out, like, put me down. So he puts her down. As soon as her feet hit the ground, she just took off. She was gone.
Here's the thing, like, it seemed like they all blamed him for what happened.
Yeah.
But how many adults were there?
How many adults did she pass?
Right.
Going out.
So Jihoon's mom and dad, Jihoon.
No, I think they had left already.
No, they were all walking out together.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they were all walking out together.
All right.
So we got 3 people, Jihoon, Deavan, her mom. So that's 4 adults that she got by, and everybody was just like, oh, no.
Yeah, they just called out to her like, you come back. No, don't go over there. And then once she was like way out of the picture, then everybody starts running out.
We see Jihoon start sprinting and going.
Yeah.
So maybe she got hit by a bicyclist. Who knows?
Who knows? But
we'll find out next week.
All right. Next couple, we got Brittany and Yazan.
They're still fighting. Next couple.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, and this, I mean, I keep saying this over and over again, but why don't you research this country that you're going to, right? So, Yazan tells her that she has to be Muslim in order for them to get married. And she freaks out. You didn't tell me that. How did you not know?
His reply, I couldn't stop laughing at his reply. No, babe, not you, my wife.
Yeah.
My wife.
Only my wife.
Yeah. You can be you, but my wife will be Muslim.
Yeah. I just don't understand how you don't know this. You know what I mean? Like, you're talking about marriage. You should have researched what marriage entails in that particular part of the world. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I got nothing. like this couple is one that really doesn't interest me. If you guys saw like a little change of light or something, one of our lights just went out, but we're gonna keep rolling because that's how we roll.
Boom. Boom.
So, but yeah, like I said, this isn't one of my favorite couples. I kind of think the story is boring.
Yeah.
It's not so much that it's just because there's nothing happening.
Well, they just keep fighting about the same thing every episode. Every episode, something about Islam comes up, and then she gets mad, and they fight about it. And then she comes back, and she's like, I love how we can fight and be friends.
Yeah.
Like, I love that.
So, yeah.
Like, come on. But, all right. I don't know, was there another couple on? Like, I don't know, everyone else was boring. Like, especially like in the huge shadow of Kenneth and Armando. Like,
right.
Who else can compare to that?
They literally cast a whole shadow over the rest of that show. They should have saved that for the end. TLC really kind of messed up because after that, the rest of the show was just like, oh.
Yeah.
So, and me and him were talking like, oh, I can't believe Kenneth did that. That was so awesome. He's so cool.
For most of the show, we just kept doing that. Like, I just can't believe he did that. Like, now what's everybody going to do?
Yeah, that was great. So, we, admittedly, we were half paying attention through the rest of the show. So, thanks, Kenneth and Aramando. You messed up our show.
All right, guys. But so that's all we have for you today. Although I do have a little bit of an announcement to make. Our sad news.
Our sad news.
The artist formerly known as Hap will be leaving the show.
Yep.
So apparently another network is paying more money. So
actually, he's just moving 4 hours away.
Oh, come on! Why you gotta tell my business for a mixed company?
People want to know.
No, I mean, come on. There's no such thing as privacy in this day and age.
No, everything's public knowledge.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, so unfortunately, I will be leaving the show. Although I love you guys, I appreciate all the support, all the love that you guys have given. Keep up the good work.
And so remember, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Going down the rabbit hole.